It's giving copper ombre, and it is ombre, and I'm loving this little hint of color today. It's giving subtle, subtle flex, not too much in your face, but definitely popping. Today I've teamed up with Luvme Hair. They sent over this gorgeous copper ombre water wave lace wig. I'm going to be giving you guys a start to finish install, including the style. You guys see we went for like a curved side parting. It gives a little bit of sex appeal. So if you want to see how we got this look, and of course we went with no baby hair today, let's get started. Jumping right into it, you guys know I'm always in my bald cap to start with. Brown is the color for me. This is our gorgeous girl straight out of the box, and as you guys can see, she comes with this beautiful copper ombre detail. It's copper at the bottom. It's a nice rich chocolate brown in the middle, and then the root is a little bit darker, probably about like a natural brown. You can also see the parting from the back, which means they did it for us, which I love because parting sometimes for me is a lot. It's a hassle. So they did this deep C curve style parting, and as you guys can see, it's literally styled and ready to go. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the inside construction of the cap. This one here is a parting max glueless ombre wig, and as you guys can see, you get nice amount of parting. This is a look at the nape, and it has that grip tight jelly, effect in the back, and then you also have an adjustable elastic band in the middle. This is going to help the wig to fit glueless, and of course, again, the lace is literally ready to go. You can just cut it and go. So let's put her on and see what we're working with and how she's going to work for me. I have a direct link in the description box to this beautiful girl, and if there's any coupon codes, I definitely will have them in the description box. But this is what our baby girl looks like on. She's going to give a nice, natural, soft, glam, girly look. I love this because not everybody is into the, super, super thick, super, super long boom. This one is going to be for my ladies who like to look good, who like to look fly, but again, don't want to look like Beyonce walking out of the door every single day, if that makes any sense. So we're going to go ahead and do a install, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that parting space. Look how perfect it is. I mean, you guys see me part my hair all the time, and for some reason, I just cannot get it perfect. So I'm happy they did that for me. I did go ahead and push my wig cap back. This is simply just going to help to make sure that the lace looks flawless. A lot of us will do the bald cap method, but baby, I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time for the bald cap method. So my little hack is I always just push my wig cap back. That way you won't see that wig cap underneath. And here I'm just showing you again what everything looks like before we get started. For starters, for me, I'm going to just go in with the dynamic duo. You guys can see everything is stamped out perfectly already, so you can definitely skip this step. For me, I want the hairline to look like, I want to accentuate the pre-plucked hairline that's already there, and I feel like this step definitely will do that. Also making sure that everything is just nice and smooth and sleek. No frizz, no nothing, just very, very, very nice and pressed out for a nice professional look. Also, I can mention to you guys that this one does come in two colors. We have the copper ombre brown on today, but if you don't want any color, you can definitely get her in the natural black, which essentially would be the color that is in the root of my wig all throughout. Now that we're done with the dynamic duo, I'm going to just take a little pair of mini scissors, and we're going to go in and just cut off that excess lace. Now this is very simple and easy to do because, it's a nice quick one too. Be sure to get off any extra pieces until you get it to where you like it. And then I'm just going to position it on my head exactly how I want it. And then I'm going to use my Bedeck extra hold hairspray to just melt the lace down. Now, as you guys already seen, this one for sure fits glueless, but even with my glueless wigs, I like to melt them down first. That way the lace gets nice and thin and flat and becomes one with my skin. That way for day to day, as I put it on and off, it just looks super, super, super melted, because your wig can for sure be glueless, but you want it to be glueless and melted and not just glueless sitting on top of your head and everyone can see that lace, if that makes any sense. While that goes ahead and dries, I just went in with the unbrushed to kind of pull the curls apart. You guys can see they were nicely sectioned, and at this part I was trying to decide what style I wanted to go with. You can definitely add some oil or a serum here and just leave the hair it is. I wish I would have taken some pictures of the hair in this natural state like this, because this is absolutely gorgeous. It does have a tendency to clump together. So here really quickly, I'm going to show you guys what it would look like if you wanted to play on the curls and kind of customize the curls, if you will. You definitely would not have to curl the entire wig. You can kind of go ahead and just curl some pieces throughout to kind of break up the uniform look. And then here I am using a pencil flat iron to just go in and kind of show you guys what would happen. You can definitely alter or change up the curls that way, but because this is promised to be a water wave texture, I did go in with the latter, which is to go for a wet style, and I'm happy I did because I do love the way it came out. Here I'm just using the Nature's Blends. I forget what this one is called, but I had just a little bit left in the container, and before I went ahead and threw it out, I figured I can add a little bit of water in there and just give the hair a little bit of moisture. And then I decided to go on top of that with a little bit of mousse. This one again didn't need too much, to be honest, but again I wanted to go in and just see what it would look like if we just played on the water wave texture, and I do love the way it came out. Again, this one here is a more natural density, so if you are looking for a little bit of va-va-voom, you can definitely go for a different option on their website. But if you're like me and today or at this point I just wanted something a little bit more soft and natural, I don't want a trail of hair and frizz and fallout and shedding, you know, follow me around on a day-to-day basis. It's about to get hot here in California, so I wanted to make sure I had something that was just going to be, you know, nice and beautiful, but just not too much for the heat. And I think I did a great job with this one. You can definitely go in and shampoo and condition, or even just do a co-wash on your hair before installing. For me, you guys know I love to do a good straight out of the box install, but again, I always recommend you wash your wigs before putting them on, just for, you know, sanitary purposes. And then of course you can get a custom style when you do it that way. And then I'm going in with the unbrush, or no, I think this is the dimming brush. Now you guys know I go back and forth between the unbrush and the dimming brush. I think a dimming brush does a great job, or a better job, of like clumping your curls and giving you a more defined look. And this is what it looks like whenever you remove your elastic band, and I love it. Now I'm going in and just scrunching the curls up and just deciding, do I want to diffuse it? Do I want to add a little bit more product? I'm just making sure that everything is perfect, because for me this is almost like a protective style where I'll go in and I'll add as much product as I need and style it as best as I can, so that tonight I can remove the wig, sit her on my mannequin head, and I can put her on from day to day. And she has enough product where I can just kind of like wet her down just a little bit and, you know, be good to go. So before we head out, I did decide to go in and diffuse the curls. Diffuser has been a perfect way for me to go in and just dry the curls, because if you know me, I really don't like feeling cold. I don't like the AC blowing in my actual direction, and I don't like wet hair when I leave the house. So this is a great way to go ahead and define the curls. I ended up adding a little bit of this dry oil, which I don't think it necessarily needed, but it did have a slight crunch, and I find that oil will for sure help to, you know, soften up the crunch from the mousse. From here, I'm also going to go ahead and tint the lace. This is a cream foundation palette. There are 2 shades in there, and I think I went with the darker shade, and then I added a little bit of that darker contour powder on top sporadically to set it, and then I used that same dark contour powder to generously go in and conceal, camouflage the hairline. Okay, so I've had the wig installed for about 3 or 4 days, and just as I was about to revive my hair, I received a surprise package courtesy of Luvme Hair in the mail. This is their brand new on the market wig renewal hydrating mist. So I decided to go ahead and include a clip of me using this product. Now this promises to be, again, the wig renewal hydrating mist. It's for everyday quick rescue. It instantly softens and boosts shine, and it's also great for detangling. So I'm happy I got my hands on this product. It is literally a nice, smooth, fine mist. I was able to apply it to my hair, and look at how beautiful and bouncy she is. When I tell you, this product is so good, so lightweight, and it definitely is a game changer. So I'll have a link in the description box if you're interested in checking it out. Now back to the rest of the video. Now that we're done, this is the packaging. This is a cute little quote from the brand, and then this here is the dust bag. I love that mesh look. In here you also get tons of language. This is all about their VIP reward system. Here is a hairband, and it does have that logo all over. Here is a brown wig cap with their brand on it, as well as a purple edge brush and a purple bonnet. They also gave these name tags, which are really nice to label your wigs, as well as this language here. So I love the fact that they give a ton of goodies with this one. This is the final look. She's absolutely gorgeous and flawless. You guys know if it was up to me, I definitely would go back in and add some baby hair, and perhaps I might at some point, but I wanted to give you guys a no baby hair slay, because I know the girlies love it when I do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have all the details as well as a direct link down in the description box. Closure wigs are definitely definitely here for this summertime to give you that good fire look and also be able to switch it up. Super simple, easy, and for beginners. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!